Welcome to the GPLama YouTube channel and to a video on a data field that makes the ClimbPro screen on Garmin Edge cycling computers a lot more useful. Garmin ClimbPro will by default pop up on your screen when you're approaching a hill climb, if you're following a route on all later model Edge units, or even when freeriding on the newer X40 series. Now unfortunately the ClimbPro screen is a little limited in what can be configured and displayed. You'll get the map, the elevation profile, some climb information, and only 2 data fields. These 2 fields here cannot be configured as one single data field, which would have been very useful for using Map Dashboard and its 6 fields, but that's not possible, so we need another solution. And this is that solution, Edge MapFields, compatible with Edge X30 series, X40 series, and the Edge Explore 2. This allows you to display multiple data points, up to 4, in a single half-width data field on a Garmin Edge. So the big difference between this and Map Dashboard is that Map Dashboard required a single height full width field to display 6 pieces of information. This works with a single half width data field, making it perfect for ClimbPro and showing more information on that screen. Now to the installation and configuration of MapFields, and that's done via the ConnectIQ mobile app with my Edge 1040 powered on nearby. Okay, we'll make sure the My Device selected is the correct device. Let's make sure that is the 1040 Solar. Okay, good to go. Over to Store, and interestingly enough, the clone of this, MapFields #2, is a featured app. Now I'll explain what MapFields #2 is in just a moment, but to find this, straight up to search for MapFields. And here we go. Let's go MapFields, the top one for now. And it's just as simple as hitting installation. It's already installed on my 1040 Solar, and when it's installed, the settings will pop up. Here's the best place to configure all the settings, and there's quite a few different things there. So upper left field, I have power, and the sample second is 3. You can see down below there, that's set to 3, so 3-second average power. I have heart rate, cadence, and speed shown, and there's a few other options to show in there as well. But just as an example of what can be configured, we have all of these. But what I'm showing you today is what I have configured. So that's power here. We'll hit save on that. Settings successfully saved. Done. Once everything is synced up, the data field will be available on your Edge unit. Now to get to the ClimbPro configuration, it can be a little tricky because ClimbPro only pops up when you are on a climb or approaching a climb. So to get to the ClimbPro settings, it is the activity profiles. We'll go road for this, data screens, scrolling down to ClimbPro, and that's where we have to configure it. So we can't go to the screen and then press and hold. We have to go through the menus to pull this up. Okay, the layout there, and data fields, 2 fields, and as I was showing you before, there's no option to configure these in any different way. You can configure what you want on them, but you can't make that a single data field. Okay, that aside, I have 3-second power and elevation showing. What I need to show now on screen is the ConnectIQ data field, which is installed, and that is Edge MapFields. Boom, and there we go. Power 3 seconds, heart rate, cadence, and speed. And over there on the right-hand side, I like having wind field. That is set up and configured right there. Good to go. It's as easy as that. We hit save, and there we are. Now we're done. Out in the road, that will now pop up. For the 800 and 500 series devices with smaller screens, MapFields will only display 2 data points per single data field, as shown here on screen. So removing the wind field from the right-hand side, which I had configured on the 840, I've installed Edge MapFields #2, the clone, and then configured that to show those other 2 data fields, so heart rate and distance. Maybe we'll see a future update that allows 4 data points per single field, but for now, that's how to get 4 data fields, not just 2, on ClimbPro for smaller screen devices. Okay, that's installation and configuration done. Let's have a look at this in action out on the road. Okay, here we are approaching climb number 2 for my 5 climbs route here just out of Ballarat, just north of Ballarat. On screen you can see I have the map and the My Map Dashboard data field, which is a single data field with 6 pieces of information, which is too many for the ClimbPro with its limitation of only 2. So as we approach this climb right here, the ClimbPro screen has popped up, and in just a few moments We'll see those additional data fields in those two fields, providing some good information that I can finally use for ClimbPro. And here we go. Oh, except it says climb over top of them at the moment. Okay, here we are. All right, so this makes ClimbPro so much more usable. Have a look at this. We've got the small ring now. Power, 3-second average, heart rate, cadence, speed, and wind right next to it. So just using that new data field to cram 4 pieces of information into one field and using wind field for the other. Extremely useful information now on screen. So I've got, well, I'm out of breath. 5% gradient, average, 1.5 k's to go, 81 meters of climbing, the all-important profile, the map on screen marked out, so you know if it's left or right turns. Look, at the end of the day, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, and now makes ClimbPro Freeride a lot more useful. And what I'm about is, we're trying to catch my breath. I actually did an effort just before on climb number 1, but things didn't quite work out. That's my excuse. So I'm out of breath. I look for information that I can use quickly on the bike to glance down, glance up, and enjoy my ride. It's not an overload of information, it's providing useful, actionable information. If that arrow was pointing the other way, I'm going to back it off. No comms happening without a tailwind. Today, well, no comms happening with these legs. All right, let's get the rest of this climb done. Morning. Oh, I'm not fit enough for that. Yes, that was a new camera angle out there on the bike. That was the Insta360 X4, which I've just added to my kit bag. Interesting little camera, this one. And I can confirm the workflow of getting 360 footage off and usable is so much better than the GoPro 360 camera I had a little while back. So stay tuned for some more creativity with this in the near future. Anyhow, back on topic, Edge MapFields, that's it. The details, configuration, and on-road testing, and how to make that ClimbPro screen a lot more useful out on the road when you're on those hills. As always, if you found this informative, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe to be across more videos on this channel, and thanks for watching. Hey, cows.